Failure. It's something most people avoid at all costs. But did you know that 75% of self-made millionaires have experienced at least one major failure before their success? It's true. In fact, some of the richest people in the world failed multiple times before they ever made it big. Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, and Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. What if I told you the rich don't fear failure like everyone else? Instead, they use it as a tool to succeed faster. They don't see failure as a dead end. They see it as the secret weapon that propels them to the next level. In this video, we're diving deep into how the wealthy deal with failure differently. We'll explore the little-known strategies that help them bounce back faster and smarter. Get ready to learn how the rich don't just survive failure, they thrive from it. You won't believe how these powerful habits can change the way you approach your own setbacks. Stay tuned. Chapter 1. Failure is fuel. How the wealthy turn setbacks into superpowers. Rich people see failure differently. Instead of letting it stop them, they use it as fuel to drive forward. Take Elon Musk, for example. After his first 3 rocket launches failed, he could have walked away. Instead, he doubled down on his vision. Musk famously said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." His failure became the catalyst for SpaceX's success. Many successful entrepreneurs don't just accept failure, they embrace it. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that 70% of entrepreneurs who failed once went on to succeed in their second venture. That's a powerful statistic that shows how failure sharpens your skills. Wealthy people don't fear it, they welcome it, knowing they'll be better next time. The rich see failure as temporary, not permanent. They know they need to fail fast to learn faster. Richard Branson once said, "You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing, and by falling over." By failing, they gain experience that others don't have. This cycle of failure leads them to refine their ideas and sharpen their strategies. Chapter 2. The Unseen Blueprint. Behind the curtains of rich people's resilience, behind the success stories of the wealthy is a blueprint for mental resilience. For example, Jeff Bezos made tough decisions early on that set him up for success. When Amazon's first few years were filled with losses, he stayed calm and focused on his long-term vision. Bezos believed, if you double the number of experiments you do per year, you're going to double your inventiveness. The rich build mental toughness by adopting routines that help them bounce back. They meditate, exercise, and prioritize mental health. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day to keep his mind sharp. This daily practice helps him stay grounded, even when things don't go according to plan. Building a routine that fosters resilience is often the unseen factor in how the rich deal with failure. Resilience also comes from their willingness to take calculated risks. Bill Gates once said, "It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure." Wealthy people understand that failure is just data. They see it as a learning opportunity that guides their next decision. Chapter 3. Rich people's secret weapon. Constructive criticism and relentless feedback. Feedback is gold to the wealthy. Instead of shying away from criticism, they seek it out. A study from the Center for Creative Leadership found that 72% of successful CEOs said that feedback was essential for their development. The rich surround themselves with mentors, coaches, and trusted advisors who provide honest, constructive criticism. Take Oprah Winfrey. She's known for constantly seeking feedback from her team. "I have learned that failure is just life trying to move me in another direction," she once said. Her openness to feedback helped her refine her approach and build a media empire. Feedback helps wealthy people identify their blind spots. They never assume they have all the answers. Richard Branson regularly asks his team for feedback, believing it helps him grow. "There's no such thing as failure, just feedback," he says. Constant feedback allows the rich to pivot faster and more effectively than others. If you're enjoying this insight, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on more strategies that can help you think like the rich and succeed faster. Chapter 4. The Rich Mindset. From scarcity to abundance in the face of failure. A rich mindset is about seeing possibilities, not problems. When most people experience failure, they feel stuck. They see a door closed and stop moving forward. But the wealthy understand the importance of maintaining an abundance mindset. They believe there are always more opportunities, even after setbacks. Tony Robbins, a famous entrepreneur and motivational speaker, explains, the quality of your life is in direct proportion to the amount of uncertainty you can comfortably live with. Wealthy people thrive in uncertainty because they know failure isn't the end. They believe there is always another way to succeed. The rich don't dwell on what went wrong. Instead, they look for new opportunities. For example, Jeff Bezos didn't let Amazon's early failures stop him from inventing new solutions. He created Amazon Web Services, Oz, after recognizing the need for cloud computing. This shift in mindset led Amazon to become a $200 billion company. Chapter 5. Fail fast, fail forward. How wealthy people accelerate their success through risk. Wealthy people don't just take risks, they take smart risks. They understand the concept of failing fast. This means they try something, fail quickly, learn, and then pivot. They don't waste time in industries or ventures that aren't working. They find new ways to succeed, often through rapid experimentation. Take the case of Netflix. Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph's first attempt at launching a video rental service failed. But they failed fast and quickly adapted to a new business model, streaming. Their ability to pivot helped them grow Netflix into a $200 billion company. Failing forward is about learning from each mistake. In Silicon Valley, the fail fast, fail often mentality is a guiding principle. Investors know that the companies that make the most mistakes are often the ones that will ultimately make the most breakthroughs. The rich understand that the faster they fail, the faster they can adjust and find success. Chapter 6. Teaching failure. How the rich instill a fearless approach in their heirs. Wealthy families often pass down more than money. They pass down a mindset. They teach their children that failure is not something to fear, but something to learn from. The Kennedys, for example, were taught from an early age that failure was part of the process of success. Robert F. Kennedy famously said, "Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly." Parents like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett also make sure their children understand the value of perseverance. Gates once said, "Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning." He's passing on the lesson that failure helps us grow and leads us to better decisions in the future. In wealthy families, failure isn't hidden. It's discussed openly and analyzed. The idea is to show that everyone fails at some point, but it's how you respond that makes all the difference. Instead of punishing mistakes, they encourage learning from them, ensuring the next generation has the courage to take bold risks. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more tips on how to build wealth, overcome failure, and unlock your own potential. Stay tuned for more powerful insights in the next video.